This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Koudelka. In the last episode, we continued through this, monastery house thingy. We finished going through the torture area. We got shot at by a thief. Decided to take him out, and Edward, in a odd sense of perhaps pessimism or survivalist, shot the poor thief. But we got his gun from it. And now it's time to continue on. But now we got a red key, so now we can go back to the caretakers room and check out what those grimy old bastards have been trying to do. But for whatever reason, James won't believe that they're evil people. But before we go on with that, I was able to get a couple of cats. Whoops, wrong screen. I was able to get a couple of cat's eyes off screen for both myself. For Koudelka and James. They are very good weapons because so I could show you right there. So let's just barehanded. So yeah, they add 10 agility. Well, I mean, there's some variation, but overall they add agility, intelligence, piety, and mind. A lot better than let me show the mace. The mace is a bit better on vitality, but for just your pure wizard types or whatever, that's the best one to go with. So yeah, it's good to get for your magic users. I mean, even getting a third one for James might not be too bad if you've been boosting up his fist stat a little bit. Fist stat. Let's take a look at the item you get from the black cats. I actually got pretty lucky both times outside of recording. Both times I fought black cats, I was able to get them drop, and I just did what I did before. I just cast luck buffs on everyone, and then had Edward kill them. So I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the description. Cat's eye. Yeah, you just have an eye. That's it. It's not even... I don't know why it's a fist weapon, but hey. A large gemstone, nearly the size of a real eye. The distinctive cross-shaped pattern inside the stone reflects any light that hits it. I guess you put it on a ring, and that's technically on your fist or whatever, but... what else did I get? Right before I started recording, I thought I'd try... I was like, I'll just fight some guys just to boost up my stats, and I got a fire mail, some chain mail. I got a fire version of it. Mail suit made of interlocking steel links, lightweight yet offers ample protection. I got from the armor, which are basically those armors with shields and swords. It dropped it. The disc 2 version drops the chainmail version. And I also got a fire jewel screen as well. I'll have to probably just discard the accessories I replace these with because I'm at the limit of 50 and I need a couple for where we're going to next. Jewel, elegant necklace made of carved silver and decorated with multiple garnets and pearls. With the fire sea mail, we're probably going to end up giving that to Edward because usually that's considered a fighter's. Yeah, so it's basically better by vitality and luck. So I could probably, because that's, the only difference is it's fire. So if I was fighting a creature casting fire spells or fire attacks, that would be same with the air mail, but I'll probably just dump the the leather mail or whatever. And then, oh yeah, I guess I got a slot for that. So it increases I've noticed most of the accessories tend to increase your intelligence stats or magic stats or whatever. Let me see if there's any reason to. Might just give it to. It seems like either it looks like it's a swap out for the rings. Either way, I'll probably just swap... Oh, well, might as well swap out the brooch that I got. Because that's clearly... Let's see if there's a reason to swap the brooch out for any of these. You get better intelligence, but you lose a little piety, but that's not a huge deal. I could afford that. We'll give the air ring to... Well, the only problem with giving them both air rings is that, it'll... absorbs wind whenever that happens. And it does, and resistances don't double down. You can't get double it, but yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. And they'll give it just a little bit more of an increase, so it doesn't take as much damage. And I've started working Edward on the rifle skill because I know we're going to get some more bullets as well as just trying to prove it so I can use the crossbow and all this other stuff. What could that design of the floor mean? Yeah, there's if you played the game before, you could just straight up skip. You could just straight up go into the next section of the game right now. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to assume I have no idea how to get past this puzzle, so we're going to find the optimal way of figuring that out. And we need to use this red key and figure out about the caretakers. I need to figure out... I need to get rid of... let's see, I'm going to go ahead and discard that. And I need to discard something else because I got that jewel. accessory. Hopefully you've all been lucky and gotten a couple accessory drops too. You might have to grind if you're having trouble with the game. If you're trying to do it, if you're trying to beat the game within so many hours, probably just get rid of the rapier. Maybe I'm almost never. I'm probably a lot of these aren't even breaking because I'm not even using them half the time. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the rapier. I'll probably get another one. I mean, I have a rough idea of like what enemies drop what. So if I really want to grind for a specific weapon, I could. But I really want to start working on the rifle for James. Give him well, any range, any handheld weapon like a gun or. All right, just fought a couple of shams there. Also with the agility boost from the Cat's Eye, Koudelka is now going before James, so I need to stop giving her agility stuff. I might be able to not have to worry about like mind or intelligence for a while. Probably boost up her vitality just so if we find any more inverse or bosses that want to straight up attack her, I can at least get her at a decent level so she's not one-shotted every time. Yeah, your stats are good there. Might hold off on your luck for a while just because I don't need the drops now until I get rid of all these specialty items and stuff like that. What dickish way to make the game force you to like kind of have a evened out way to go. Oh well. Then we get more whiskey. I might eventually just drop all of those because I don't. I mean I have the revive spell at this point, and I do have one of those Roman nuts or whatever. I have these nuts. Sorry, it's hard to get that type of joke out of your head. Yeah, just because of the revive spell, and we have so much like. Whoops! I keep pressing circle every time I go here. All right, let's yeah, if you don't recall, let's go back to the caretakers. But yeah, we're back in the caretakers part of the house. The main difference is that the enemies are now disc 2 enemies, as opposed to disc 1. So obviously they're going to be whatever you encounter here will be that much more powerful. So you could go back into the attic and fight some like evil chairs. All right, just fought a couple of shams, and I fought a marionette. I don't know if I actually showed that character on screen. If I ever see the chat, well, maybe I might leave the end of that combat just to show what he looked like or whatever. Because I don't think I actually showed you the puppet / marionette character, although he never got a chance to attack me. Because apparently I was wrong. These are still disc 1 strength enemies because the sham was still blue and not like the dark blue as in the chapter 2 version of him. So it's been locked with a red key. I used the red key. So let's go inside. There is one more door that can use this, and as soon as we find that, the game automatically takes those items out of inventory. So that's kind of why I want to find that next. So don't let food on the table. I guess the caretakers, after trying to poison us, ran out. You found the dragon statue. Yes, please. Alright, let's check and see what that does. Well, obviously we can't do anything with it because it's a main item, but you know what I mean. Alright. Dragon statue. Dragon statue. Heavy brass objet art depicting an ascending dragon. It has large gouges in it, as if it's been forcibly shoved into a container or opening of some sort. Similar to the goat statue. Oh yeah, I guess we got, when that chandelier broke, we got the brown glass part. Or was it? No, it was on the thief. Never mind. A piece of glass with a stained glass style. The glass with heavy brown tone to it. And I think I didn't actually check the red key. Red key, a red key with the gold engravings on the tab. The word caretakers room are carved on the back. That's how you know to go here. I think I showed Daniel's arm. Yeah. Okay. And there's a. Let's see. Should be, yeah, there's a couple areas in this spot we can, and I believe we can encounter enemies in here, which is, whoops, there's a fire burning in the hearth. Fire burning in the hearth. Yeah, sometimes when I press X and then get out of there, the game, like, thinks I've pressed X, like, too quickly or something like that, so. And we found a badge. Yes, please. Give me that beautiful badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, excuse me. Got something caught in my throat. I think the badge is, I was about to say, I think the badge is an accessory. Well, let's see if we actually need it. Let's look over the stats. Oh, actually, I don't think I've read the description for a badge yet. Badge, a gold and silver medal decorated with a gemstone. Offers protections of various kinds to whoever wields it. Let's look at equipping and see. Yeah, it's another intelligence. It improves intelligence. It decreases your mind, which at this level it's probably fine. But let's look at your... Oh, well, there we go. Well, I guess just the brooch is not a very good item apparently in general. Well, I think it is, but you know what I mean. It's just like it just clearly outweighs the. That one increases. Oh yeah, I need to remind myself to increase my mind. The buffs are starting to not work on Koudelka. Her piety is now too, or her intelligence and piety are too high now, so my mind. So now I can't even buff Koudelka with James at this point. So I need a next turn just to improve his mind stat. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well just swap out one of the. That'll actually won't that cancel itself out? Well, let's see. Oh, it halves Earth. Well, this absorbs wind. Yeah, the weird randomness of all the statted items. So we'll get rid of the accessory we're not using anymore. Goodbye. If I was playing like a weak game or a low end game, like. All right, just fought a Joker and a evil chair, or a set of evil chairs. But I was saying how, yeah, I need to wait. Isn't Koudelka's like agility 43? So why is she going before James? Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to change my stats. Maybe I'll just use him to buff. I mean, Koudelka's intelligence is pretty high. I could just use James to buff up, Edward instead, and have him do a little extra damage with melee weapons or something. Anyway, continuing my thought, like if I was playing like a low level run where I'm trying to beat this within so many hours, then yeah, I'd probably pay more attention to the like weaknesses and strengths of brooches. Although at that point, I don't know if I'd be worrying about luck so much. I'd probably be worrying more about my straight up stats so I could get through battles as quickly as I could to get to the next section. Although it seems like, from what I've noticed, let me upgrade, or let me refill my rifle rounds. But from what I've noticed, oops. Oh, I clicked on the room. Let me make sure there's nothing else. I don't think there was anything else. But yeah, at that point, oh, I've noticed escape. Almost, I've never had escape not work, so maybe I'll just have, maybe it's because of my really high luck, but every time I use escape, it lets me leave, so it's a picture of a sinking ship. I wonder. Now let's keep looking around. Ooh. And what's that in the foreground? Well, you gotta do it otherwise.
Hey, what's this? The Princess Alice? She was a pleasure boat that went down in a terrible accident in the Thames. This one too. And this one. What's going on? They're all the Princess Alice. What is going on?
I wonder what that was all about. Probably nothing. Yeah, it's not important. We can ignore that. Let's keep going. Let's keep exploring there. I will check the foreground in a moment. Ooh, what's this? A mask. Smoke it! Or make you sing Shick Shicky Boom or whatever it is. Or Chick Chicky Boom? Whatever. It's been forever since I watched that movie. Alright, the mask is not the green mask from the famous movie. There's only one movie. There wasn't a sequel. Nope. Mask depicting a native god, said to protect its owner from gremlins and other weak evil spirits. I wonder what that's going to be used for. And finally, Spaceballs the doll. Valna's doll. Yep. Alright. Maybe we can finally get past, with this doll in hand, maybe we can finally get past those dolls in that one room, which had the green key, which they had, so we have another set of keys. But, anyway. Valna's doll, an antique Bisque doll with a somewhat melancholy look on its face. The words, "To my daughter Valna," are written on the bottom of one of its shoes. Alright, well, we're done with the caretakers area. But yeah, we needed to come here anyway for the doll and the mask. Alright, I just shot at a black cat. Oh, I got a third cat's eye. I might... Well, let's... Oh, no, I don't want to get rid of the... Actually... I technically don't need that pistol anymore because it's a better weapon. The DA, well, actually, was it clearly better? Oh, now I've forgotten. Crap, I could get rid of the bread. I mean, I'm not using it, and I have potions. Not very many potions, but I have them. And there's a chance I might get more whiskey. I hate having to decide what to get rid of, like weapons and stuff like that. Well, let's see. Don't I have like 2 axes? You have the earth axe and the tabor, and I think the earth axe is better, though has slightly weaker agility. I'll keep that in mind for James or Edward. I mean, let me look. Let me equip the weapon. I'm trying to remember if I found out if one was clearly better than the other, because I don't need 2 pistols at this point. Let's see. It was 32, 39, 33, 36. The dex was worse. It gave you piety, but that's not such a big... I'd rather keep the... Yeah, we'll get rid of the SA pistol, because I don't need... Whoops. I don't need 2 pistols here. Where's that rifle? There we go. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, shouldn't you have multiple pistols? I'm like, not really. That's up to you. Obviously, you can keep it if you want, but I don't think it's necessary to keep the SA pistol anymore. Because usually you don't want multiple characters to equip the same weapon. Only in this case, because I got 3 cat's paws, which increasingly lucky for that. And if any of them break, like, for example, if I use it for him, which even then is not a bad weapon. I mean, yeah, his dex and strength are lowered, but he'll be faster and all decent. I'll keep that on the back burner for now, because I want to keep improving Edward's rifle stat. Oh, by the way, for interesting enough, the enemies in the caretaker room itself are Chapter 2 ones, but the ones outside the door are Chapter 1, which is odd. I thought the way that they did it, I must be misremembering it, because I thought all the monsters changed as soon as you swapped to Disc 1, but I guess maybe to keep the memory down from one level to the next, they decided to nix that or something like that, or make them just the same and not change, which I guess is fine, because then you're not, if you're going into a new area unawares, you don't get, like if you're playing on a like a low level type of thing. All right, we're gonna go get to the other red room, so we had to go all the way back here. So I thought about skipping it, but I was like, and I cut out all the battles anyway, so we have to go back in here, past the waterfront, and I'll, since I haven't used much MP, I don't have to worry about healing right now. I'll probably, obviously, heal on the way back, but not this moment. Alright. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to go back downstairs. Going up the stairs and down the stairs. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs. Oh yeah, and if you haven't already guessed, those like little symbols on the door have already helped us figure out the our next Or helped us with that tile puzzle thing right there. Oh, I need to keep going. I don't know what I'm doing. I've lost my mind. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oop. Going down the stairs again. Sorry if I get quiet. I'm trying to vaguely remember what I'm doing. Yeah. Trying to figure out where I'm going. Whoops! Didn't mean to save it. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was up in the previous room. It's down here. So. Oh yeah, if you want to, if you need some crossbows, the flying faces. I think I mentioned this before, but the flying faces can possibly drop bow arrows. So, and I believe it's this room and the next room that can possibly fight them, and might be worth doing it because I only got a few bow bolts. I might do that off screen, see if I can get some. No, I can. I don't think I've actually shown. You know, I'm gonna leave this fight in because I didn't show you the puppet. I mean, we're not gonna be able to really. I mean, we're pretty much gonna wreck him almost immediately. Oh yeah, off-screen tornado got to level 2. And yeah, let's see if I can show you. See if we can hit Koudelka with her buff yet. Because like I said, the last time I did it, she missed. So I'm just gonna shoot that. I don't even know if the puppet's even gonna get close enough to. Or gets turned into even do it. That's why I didn't even kill him. Let me see what the puppet... I think it's just called the puppet. Yeah, it's just called puppet. It can drop possibly a mace or a pickaxe. So, I don't think we've gotten a pickaxe yet. At least not that I'm aware of. So, no, I don't recall a pickaxe, so there you go. But yeah, I wanted to show... Oh, well, there you go. Our mind needs to be higher because Koudelka does not want to be buffed at all, apparently. Are you even going to do anything? Oh, wait. No, I think maybe I did show you off a while back. Well, I don't think I've shown Chapter 2, or Disc. I don't know why I keep saying Chapter 2. It's Disc 2. I mean, for all intents and purposes, might as well say Chapter 2, really, when you think about it. Yeah, just shoot him with a rifle. Yeah, I might off-screen maybe consider grinding some bow bolts. Just because the bow gun is pretty, crossbow is pretty powerful. Yeah, James's agility is higher than Koudelka's, but for whatever reason she goes faster than him. So all right, whatever. Yeah, everybody's so high that like we don't even worry about that for quite a while. Really, just make her more powerful. Really, at this point. Yeah, James. Let's get you a couple of luck points in there, and yeah, we need to get your agility a little bit more up because he is taking damage, but not a lot of damage. But I almost kind of want to have his vitality so high that he's like not even taking damage. You know, we got some Roman nuts in here. Oh yeah, the red key got thrown away because we actually don't need it anymore. So, should I be able to pick that up? I guess not. Oops. Sorry. Let me do that again. Okay, found a music box. Yes. Let's pick it up. Oh, of course, as soon as we drop the red key, we get something else we have to hold on to. Great. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. The music box. A music box. A music box that plays a simple melody using only 4 notes when the lid is open. The words "Hymn to the Angels" is carved on the inside of the lid. I wonder why we need this. It's probably not going to be important at all to the game. Nope, not important at all. No more. Oh, we don't actually. Do we even need those at this point? I think we're full on those. Wow. Yeah. Oh well. Let me go ahead and before we grab those, might as well use whatever. Because I think the double action pistol. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, we'll waste like. Do I even want to pick it up? You know what? I'm gonna leave it, and if I ever end up using the pistol again for a while, or give it to like James to like mess with. Okay, here's how we. Here's one part to solve the room puzzle. There, 8 symbols have been written on the box. Some of them are red, and others are blue. I was gonna say Orion, but yeah. Right, I think that's all that's in here. So, okay. Now I just need. Okay, yep. So we got one half of the. Let me go ahead and make a temporary save here. So we got one half of that puzzle, the puzzle room thing. So keep that in mind. Write that down if you did. I've got it all up in the noggin, right here in my brain. Not gonna forget it. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why I keep forgetting to press OK. I keep thinking I've done it. So, all right, let's get to that library room and take that new information to hand. It takes us a whole 30 minutes to walk around this place and get back to the library room where we met the thief the first time. Yeah, like I said, I could skip every single part of this place, but since I skipped so many battles, I gotta add something else to the to the game. But it's not like the battles take that long. Technically, I could just run away from everything I fight if I really want to just skip through like almost immediately. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. Settle on down with a little bit of a drink. Ah, water, nectar of the gods. I feel strength and renewal flowing through me. One day I'll record I'll make a playthrough of that game where that comes from. I think I've said that multiple times over the course of many playthroughs. Yeah, when you're young and you play certain games and you get certain lines stuck in your head from when you're younger, you tend to quote it even if you haven't actually played the game in forever because it was quite an experience for you. I don't know if that one's my favorite out of all the series. It might be the 6th one. But the 5th one's pretty good too. Yeah, too bad they haven't really... Well, I mean, they technically did something with it not too long ago, but that's kind of disappeared off the face of the earth after that. But it wasn't bad, although I heard there was some, like, shenanigans behind the scenes, but I don't know all the details, but... I don't know if I want to say anything, because if I'm not too sure about it, so... Alright. So... yeah, the design on the floor, so we got to... Yeah, the mark on the one looks like that was on the box as well. So if you haven't figured out how you're supposed to get through it. So we'll just do that now. So, alright, luckily since we don't have to run option or whatever, I don't have to worry about, like, accidentally stepping on the wrong spot. So we got to step here, because you know how the game starts off with it, and then we had those symbols from the previous room, or on that staircase. We passed by it multiple times. That's supposed to help us with the last little bit here. So we step on that. Yeah, see, and then she says, yeah, see, the game's actually kind of nice. You don't technically have to write it down if you don't want to, but I tend to do it just to go through it quickly. But yeah, the game's kind of nice to like repeat the puzzle for you just in case if you've forgotten it. So looks like we took a whole time just to get back to this room so we could solve it properly, but we did get some items along the way. Finally dropped something and got another cat's paw and other such things. So what is beyond this door? What lies in wait for our heroes? Find out next time in the next episode of Koudelka. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.